So the GT4 RS, is it better than a GT3? I mean, that's why we're here, clues in the title. I was lucky enough to drive a GT3 RS Weissach edition recently, and obviously this is the GT4 equivalent because it is the Weissach edition. So is it as good? Is it more better? I mean, that's why we're here, need to find out. These have a little bit less power. They're still powered by the 4-litre flat 6 engine, which in a GT3 produces 520 horsepower. These are around the 500 mark, and the simple reason being, these have a longer exhaust, so it's a bit more restricted, but still revs to 9,000 RPM, peak power is around 8,400. 0 to 60 thanks to that incredible lightning shift gearbox. 7-speed PDK means 0 to 60 is around the 3.3 second mark. You can do it a little bit quicker. To drive, they are one of my favourite cars. They're just an absolute driver's car. The feedback you get from the steering, is sublime. You know exactly what the front wheels are doing. There's an added caster as well because it's a Porsche, so it's just spot on. Throttle response, incredible. It's a Porsche. Brakes, incredible because it's a Porsche and it's an RS one. So on the inside of this car, it is absolute top spec because we are dream cars. We tend to get the dream car. So you've got race text, so that is basically Porsche's version of Alcantara, and that is everywhere in here, which I absolutely love. Leather as well. 918 carbon fibre bucket seats. You've got the carbon inlays in the dash, which look absolutely beautiful. Sports chrono, so that's your lap timer. You've got a little fire extinguisher down there. It's all track focused stuff. This has also got the option of different coloured gauges, so they're red in this, which matches the Weissach edition bits. While we're talking about the Weissach edition bits, that cage behind me, yes, it is a club sport, but because it is a Weissach, that means that cage is titanium. Lightweight stuff, race car stuff, which is obviously what we was talking about earlier, is very race based, and I love it. Also nice little touches like this, stitching in the headrest. But I mean, the real party piece, I'm going to turn the exhaust to loud. Just going to lead it in. Oh, that sounds insane. But yeah, the inside is incredible. But I guess we should pull over somewhere and have a little look at the outside, because that's pretty good as well. Porsches are generally quite nice to look at. So yeah, let's have a look around the outside and see what's different there. On the outside of the GT4, differences from a Cayman to a GT4 are generally just the front splitter and the rear spoiler. On the RS as well, the front splitter is longer, the spoiler is different again, and on the Weissach, much more stuff. So obviously you've still got the RS front splitter, which obviously juts out from the bumper, which is different to just the GT4. That's to help with directing the airflow over the car. Biggest changes, these absolutely insane wings. Why aren't more manufacturers doing cutaway wings? Look at it, incredible. Gets all the turbulence out of the wheel well there, which is perfect race car stuff. Because this is a Weissach edition, these wings are carbon as well. The bonnet, carbon, NACA ducts, it's all types of winning. And as we work our way back through the car, being a Weissach edition, even more carbon. The mirrors are these ducts which are right by your ear, which plough all that air straight into the engine, which is in the middle. Carbon side blades, that's R8 territory, which looks insane. At the back, swan neck spoiler, which is adjustable. The only difference on an RS is these little bits on the side. And obviously being a Weissach, you've got some nice different exhaust tips. I believe they're titanium. And the wheels, the magnesium option is just the one. That finishes the whole look of this thing perfectly. And that colour, it's jet black. That's the name of the paint, it's jet black. Imaginative, but I mean, it all looks very good, but we're in quite a cool location. I don't know if you've noticed, so we probably should go find some twisties, shouldn't we, Nate? Come on in. this sounds through the rev range, so we'll slow right down. You ready, Nathan? Mate. And on the downshifts, just do it again. That top bit. Oh my god. Oh, that is intake noise. Oh, that is up there. Wow. That is. Oh. Bang it back into manual. That's addictive. And then these PDK boxes, they are lightning fast on the shifts. I'll just drop it down again. My god, that sounds so good. That is so good. What a noise. Wow. Amazing. As you can tell, I'm quite happy after that drive. Any RS car is amazing, but the real reason we are here is the GT3 RS better than a GT4 RS? Or is the GT4 RS better than a GT3 RS? There's lots of things to take into consideration here. The GT4, obviously the engine's in the middle, that makes the car more balanced. It makes it more predictable, which against the GT3 RS on open roads like this could be better, but it depends on the driver. Because I mean, GT3 having the engine out the back, it gives it a pendulum feel and gives it those characteristics as well, which means it can become unstuck very quickly and it makes it snappy. When it does go, it goes. With the engine in the middle, the car being more balanced, it's more predictable. When it starts to go, you can catch it a bit sooner. But again, that's down to the driver. If the driver knows the GT3 and knows how to fully release the potential of that car and drive it in a certain way, they are so rewarding. Like, take it from me, GT3 RS is amazing. It's one of my favourite cars. After driving the GT4 RS, it is definitely one of my favourite cars, but in different situations. I mean, I love the look of this bit. This bit of the car is incredible, but I'm not gonna lie, I've always been unsure on this bit. Like a GT3 from the back, it just looks unreal. I'm always unsure on that part. It is very hard. It's a very difficult question. I don't feel like I'm answering it, if I'm honest, but my personal opinion, this is an incredible car. It's absolutely unreal. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Would I ever be able to afford one? Probably not. Would I ever be able to afford a GT3 RS? Hoping to one day, but probably not. But in my humble opinion, GT3 RS just gets it. My favourite car that I've ever driven was a GT3 RS, and then after that I drove this actual car, the GT4 RS Weissach edition, and then that trumped it. I was like, that's the best car I've ever driven, hands down, best car. And then after driving this, I was lucky enough to drive a GT3 RS Weissach edition, and I didn't realise that Porsche could get even better, but it does. It does. that's my humble opinion. That thing is so track focused, and that's what I'm about. It's stiffer, as it's got all of this race car stuff. It's lower than normal, and that just takes it to that extra edge. Yes, it is more raw, but that's what I prefer. Do you prefer something that's a bit more of an all-rounder? It's a bit more comfortable. I mean, that's up to you. So let us know in the comments. Do you agree? Or do you prefer the GT4 RS? Yeah, let us know in the comments. Give us reasons as well, because yeah, this has been extremely hard, and I'm sure that's come across because I have gone on. But yeah, I'm extremely thankful to be in this position, to have obviously driven these cars to actually compare them. Thank you very much to Dream Car Giveaways, like, for having such lovely cars and trusting me drive them. Thank you very much for Nathan for making this, and thank you Porsche for producing absolute masterpieces.